All right, Just a Fan podcast.
Let's go.
This is the first episode, technically. First one that's going to be on
Well,
YouTube. Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Not without lack of trying, but we're going to talk NFL. The schedules just came out. So early on, there's some good matchups. Early
Oh
on,
man, yeah. First week
it's
come
going
out
to be
hitting. I mean,
bangers.
Tech teams open up the season, which I don't expect it to be very competitive, which it wasn't in the
Which game?
in the playoffs.
Which game is this?
Chiefs and Texans.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
Jeez. Okay, they have lines out for this game already. It's at 10.5.
really. Texans.
My goodness. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
The Texans have gotten worse,
Yep.
and the Chiefs have at least stayed the same. At worst, probably gotten a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So, it makes sense. I mean, Houston, pretty embarrassing offseason by Bill O'Brien. And I think this is going to just open the door to a few years from now, Deshaun Watson joining the Niners. I mean, that's really where this concludes.
Okay, all right. I mean, that would be disgusting, of course. You'd be happy with that if he's not on the Las Vegas Raiders, but
very happy.
He looks like a Vegas guy to me. I don't know.
No, what? Lamar Jackson looks like a Vegas guy. More than Deshaun Watson.
Okay, all right. So, your Niners, what do you think so far? What matchups stand out to you?
I mean, I would have to go with, what was it, weeks 8 through 10, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We have the the Rams.
Oof.
We have the Saints.
Oof.
And one other team. It's Seahawks.
You guys play the Packers. Yeah. Ooh, there's a string on there, man. Rams, Patriots, Seahawks, Packers, Saints, Rams again, and then the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, that's not easy. And Bills on Monday Night Football, which I mean, as a kid, that brings back good memories. My first ever night game as a kid was Niners Bills at Candlestick Sunday Night Football.
And then you guys get a little break with the Redskins, but then you're right back at it with Cowboys, Cardinals, Seahawks. It's like that's not easy. That's not an easy schedule.
No, I think we have the fourth hardest schedule in the NFL.
It's not easy.
That's based off of last year's projection. So
True.
Yeah, I mean, when you are the best team in your division, you end up facing all the other best teams in the division.
Yeah, no,
so.
I mean the Niners were the most exciting team to watch easily last year.
Yeah,
every game was must watch. So
yeah, it should be fun. I mean, I don't see the Packers being that difficult. I got to be honest.
I mean, you guys smoked them, and their draft was
both times last year. Yeah, the draft was embarrassing.
All time?
Probably the worst, maybe the worst in the NFL. It was right there, right.
Where does that rank in all-time drafts, though?
I'm not Mel Kiper enough to say all-time draft, but from my memory,
that's the worst one you've seen.
This has to go up there, especially because it's not even just that you didn't add talent. You also, it's almost as if they were deliberately trying to slap Aaron Rodgers in the face. One of the most, offended players. He's not the nicest person. Not the most understanding, and he can't really handle the situation the way that Brett Favre did, where he was a kind of a prick to him early in his career. He can't do that, especially because he definitely didn't like that when he was younger. But he can definitely be mad that they didn't give him any weapons, especially in the receiving end. They drafted A.J. Dillon, a running back, in the second round.
Wow.
It's like he's 6 foot, 250 pounds. Like, he's all right, but that's a back. He's not a do it all back. And they already have Aaron Jones, who's had 20 touchdowns last year. It's like, can you give Aaron Rodgers a receiver? This is a historically good receiver class, and you couldn't get him one of them.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's mind-boggling to me.
That's what I thought as well. It was just very mind-boggling. Like, I just didn't know where they were coming from. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not a Packers fan, so
yeah, good riddance.
I would say for the Niners, if I had to make a realistic schedule prediction, I'm going to be in the same area as everybody else. I'll say 12-4, 11-5. Our bottom out is 10-6 for the Niners.
10-6, yeah.
Okay. That's as bad as it gets. If we go 10-6, it's like, okay.
That was not a good year.
Probably have some other games.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
we're in the playoffs.
Because a lot of those games last year, they were close, man. Those could have easily not gone your guys' way. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's just the kind
exactly,
we are, I guess.
Exactly. Who do you think those 4 losses come from?
I'm going to have to say the Cardinals beat us.
Once. Okay. I was thinking that too.
Cardinals. Yeah, they beat us once.
You think you split with the Seahawks?
No. We sweep the Seahawks this year.
Okay. That might
we lose.
That might be a dick on the table pick right there. I don't know, man. That's a.
I'll say that the Cardinals steal one from us. We sweep the Seahawks. We lose to the Saints in a close game.
Okay.
And
do you beat the Cowboys?
Also, we beat the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm going to say that we lose though. Also to the Rams once.
Okay. So that was 3, right? It was 3 losses.
Yeah, that's it.
You said
Saints, Cardinals. Rams. I mean, low key, I think we go 13-3. But I guess I'll throw in. I'll throw in like a Bills loss or something. I don't know. I don't. I'll just being honest. I don't see a lot of losses.
Okay.
If we played our potential, I don't see a lot of losses. That's it.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the almighty Las Vegas Raiders.
Very mediocre, Las Vegas Raiders or whatever you want to call them.
Okay, games that stick out to me. I mean, Raiders Browns. That's the one that has all the marbles on it. Okay, we mentioned this in one of the podcasts that we didn't drop. We have a bet. It's a big boy bet. Basically, if
I'm money.
If the Raiders win, we haven't fully figured out what's going to happen if the Raiders win, in my favor.
Don't have to.
But what do you mean you don't have to? Shut up. But if the Browns win, I have to wax my infamously known hairy ass. On the cheeks. On the cheeks. No inside the, So... Sure, that'll be comfortable. Even though it's not going to happen, I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm sure that would be just a great time. So, even though we're going to win by 14, 2 touchdowns, yeah. Comfortable win, We know
Derek Carr doesn't play in the cold. That game is in November, early November, but still November.
It's the Browns.
The Raiders do not beat the Browns.
The Browns don't do good in the fucking cold.
Right here today. There are 7 playoffs teams now. The NFL extended it. The Cleveland Browns will be in the playoffs this year. Mark my words.
That's just a bad take.
It's the comeback year for them.
That's just a bad take, bro.
It was that last year, but I think them making it very important to go after offensive linemen in the offseason is going to show.
Okay.
Early on too.
So let's start off.
First, the receivers will have to get open.
Their
offense.
First 5 games. Raiders, Panthers, that's a dub.
Win.
Raiders, Saints, it's a good game.
It's an L. It's an L. We got to be honest here. The Saints are nasty.
It's a tough game, but we'll see.
To me, that's the only team that can rival the Niners in the NFC.
All right, next game, Raiders, Patriots. I think we win that game, even though the Patriots have a tough defense. Some would say the best in the league. I think.
Yeah, they'd be wrong because the Niners do, but you are right. The Raiders will win that game. Jarrett Stidham is your starting quarterback, New England? That doesn't cut it.
Bills, Raiders. I think they're about on even playing field. I think they're...
Jesus. You just said they're on even playing field.
I don't get what's so funny, dude. I don't understand.
That's gotta be a joke. I mean, that might be one of the top easiest L's of the season. Wow. I mean, right after the Saints and the Chiefs twice, that's right there.
Okay. After that tough dub that we get, we're gonna be playing the I don't know if you've heard of them, the Kansas City Chiefs.
They're all right. They're all right.
That's, another hard game, another tough, closely contested.
So the Raiders come out of the first 5 games. What are they? They're 2-3, and then they are facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we're 2-4, and then we're facing the Browns.
Hey,
well, now we're 2-5.
We don't know the Buccaneers' identity yet, dude. We got to see it. We got to see it with our own eyes, bro.
I know this. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Gronk, O.J. Howard, Tom Brady, as John Gruden would say it. I know they got that.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Another tough game. All right. I think we pull that one out.
Yeah.
And then the game of all games. The man game is Raiders Browns. We already know how we feel about that.
The ass-lax game.
Whatever. Raiders Chargers. I think we get that dub.
Yeah, I think the Raiders will split with the Chargers this year.
You think we're going to split? I think we beat them. I think we beat them both times.
Split.
You're crazy.
I just don't.
God.
I got to say, I'm not a Raider hater. I do not believe in their defense whatsoever. Their corners are really bad. Their safeties are not good. Jonathan Abram, this is not 1995. You can't just be a thumping safety anymore, all right? But you can try, and you can fail. And their defensive line is not that good either. Max Crosby had 10 sacks. He had more than Bosa. People are like, oh, he's so good. He had 4 of those sacks against Bengals, and he also just didn't dominate the way that Bosa did. So,
okay,
come on, now. Have some respect for Bosa.
All right, relax. Broncos Raiders. That's an interesting game that I think we win. But I think that's an interesting game. I think we pull that one.
You're gonna not like to hear this, but they're a sleeper playoff team for me. I think if Drew Lock can just be competent,
that's the
they have weapons
around
Drew Lock.
That's the main question about the Broncos. I think he's going to be decent, though. I think he's going to be okay. I just don't think he has, I don't think he has the firepower to beat the Raiders, personally.
But do they have the firepower to stop him?
Well, yeah, but not stop them. I think contain them. Depending on how the wide receivers do, if Ruggs is that guy, then.
Well, yeah, he is, but you got Mr. Dink and Dunk as your quarterback, so.
God, dude, he didn't have any weapons. This is the year. I told you this. I keep telling you this. Off podcast, I tell you this. This is the year.
Yeah.
That we see. If he can't do it with these weapons, sayonara. This is it. This is his only chance left. I mean, he'll find a team though. A team will pick him up. But I'm just saying, last chance on the Raiders.
He's an NFL. Yeah. He's an NFL quarterback. Yeah, I just don't know if he's a high level starter yet.
Okay, then we play the Chiefs again. That's rough.
Yeah.
Play the Falcons. That's
yeah. You don't know what you're going to get from
whoever shows up, you know what I mean?
That's that kind
one
of game.
team's going to play like shit, like under their potential. Raiders, Jets.
Same type of same deal.
That's Darnold.
I think the Jets the Raiders last year.
Yeah, Darnold's another thing where it's like if he's good, the Jets could be okay. They if he plays how we know he can play, they'll be solid. Colts, I think we win that game.
Whoa. I mean, can't just skip over the fact they got Phillip Rivers now. They have a disgusting offensive line. Add Michael Floyd. You have T.Y. Hilton. You got John in the draft. You got Mac.
They got Rivers. Okay, yeah, we totally lost that game. You're right. Fuck out of here, dude.
I'm just fuck if he can be what he was 2 years ago.
Fuck out of here, dude.
With an offensive line now, there's no reason the Colts don't win.
Phillip Rivers isn't that.
Including the Raiders.
Phillip Rivers isn't that guy. We know that now. We know who he is as a quarterback. There's nothing. He's not going to surprise us. What? He's not. No, he's not going to surprise us. I'm sorry.
We haven't seen what's off the line.
God.
We need to see what's off the line.
God. Jeez. Okay.
That's all I'm asking for. Let's just watch. Let's just watch.
We know he's not a great teammate. I mean, We know that.
Who said that?
He's just, dude, come on. He's always just bitching at the ref. He's annoying.
Yeah. To the other team?
Still,
he's not none of the bad teams.
He'll get you penalties. I'm just saying, man. Hey.
Sometimes you need a penalty. Sometimes you need to slap the other team in the head.
All right. Well, when you're Phillip Rivers, it's usually you getting slapped. But all right. Okay. Dolphins, we win that, and I don't want to hear anything about it.
I agree.
And then we play the Broncos at the end. See, like, dude, I think you're undercutting the Raiders. Honestly, you're a Raider hater. I think we lose to the Chiefs. We lose to the Chiefs twice.
Of course.
We split with the Broncos.
I'll be nice and say that for now.
God, you're just so
mid-season. I might change my tune.
You're a ridiculous human being sometimes, but all right. We smoke the Chargers. Smoked the Chargers twice.
Goodness gracious.
We lose to the Bills, and we lose to the Saints.
Oh my God! What? Are you trying to say you guys go 11-5?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
wow. That is.
Who else do we lose to?
Wow.
I thought I was being. I'm being fair, dude. We beat the Broncos.
Buccaneers.
We beat the Buccaneers.
Chargers. Browns.
Dude, we don't lose to the Browns. God, you sound ridiculous. They're a mess.
The Colts.
The Browns are a mess. The Colts, Phillip Rivers.
You think you guys beat the Jets, Colts, and Chargers, or the Falcons, Jets, and Colts back to back to back?
That's one of these.
Not that good of it.
That's one of those. Sit down again.
Okay, hang on. Okay, 1 minute. Listen to this right here. Listen to this real quick. You think the Raiders win? Falcons, Jets, Colts, Chargers, Dolphins, Broncos. You think you end the season on a 6-game win streak?
I said no. I said we split with the Broncos.
Okay, so you lose them in the last game then?
Maybe. Yeah. Either one.
You guys have a 5-game win streak?
Yeah. 5.
That's difficult for the best teams in the NFL to do consistently.
With those teams? We're playing those teams? God.
Jeez, man.
Fresh look, fresh players. Oh, we're feeling good, dude.
Same team. You added 3 receivers.
Dude,
2 receivers flash.
Who was our best receiver last year? Yeah.
Travis Benjamin. No, not Travis. Tyrell Williams.
I was like, wait, what? Tyrell. I mean, that can't be your best receiver, right? Can't be your guy.
I agree with that. Receivers shouldn't be the most important position. It's your quarterback who is not comfortable. He hasn't been since he's been injured, man.
These guys drop balls. You know about drop balls. You're a Niners fan. Come on.
Yeah, I've seen some ball get dropped, but
you know this. It's frustrating. See,
I'm not even questioning the Raiders' offense. I think the Raiders' offense has a chance to be top 10. Really, I do.
Secondary. It's the secondary. That's what you're saying.
It's the defense. They don't have a linebacker lower than 4'7".
I wanted Queen. I want Queen, the guy from LSU.
Dude,
I know.
If they would have got Queen, I know. Yeah,
that hurts.
You guys would have had finally a good linebacker.
That hurt. Oh, we had one. You know.
When? Khalil Mack?
No, he was a rusher. But I mean,
I was gonna say he's on-ball linebacker. So I'm saying you guys have not had an off-ball linebacker.
Off-ball, okay.
Since Bill Romanowski, maybe. I mean, we have to go back into the early 2090s, like. Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had a good corner since what, Asamoah?
Nah, yeah, Nandi. That's the last one.
Frankly, I mean, you guys' quarterbacks haven't been the greatest either.
Our corners?
Yeah. They're not great.
Carlos Rogers had a stretch. Nate Clements had a decent stretch. Carlos Rogers, what?
I'm just saying they're not like
Chris Pullum.
They're not like
Tremaine Brown.
I wouldn't say they're elite.
No, this is what I'll say though. The Raiders also do not have a pass rusher to like help help their corners. So the Niners they have a really good pass rusher. So it takes the stress off the defensive back.
Do you think the Raiders' mentality going into the draft was like, we're going to get firepower and we're just going to try to beat people in a shootout? Is that what you think they were coming from?
It could have been. It definitely could have been. They have a chance. Like I said, they should be a really good offense. They got Darren Waller. They got Josh Jacobs. Their offensive line's elite. Henry Ruggs should be very good. Hunter Renfrow has already shown to be a really good slot receiver, a reliable third down threat. I think Lynn Bowden and Brian Edwards have a chance to contribute also in year one. Mm-hmm. If Derek Carr can just be competent, just be comfortable, and just hit players, and if John Gruden can be more dynamic as a play caller, their offense should be good. Mm-hmm. I think they have a toughish schedule, and I think that their division also got better. I think the Broncos got a lot better. I think that Chargers probably didn't get better, but I think the Chiefs are of course really good.
Yeah,
and I think their schedule. I just don't know if their defense is going to be able to hold up.
Okay,
but their offense, like I said, unless Derek Carr is just completely inept, which. It's nice to know. If that's the truth, then hey, good. Least, bye.
But exactly, I think he deserved this last chance. I think he deserved this.
Yeah.
Because what he was playing with on the receivers.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got the running back, he's got the line, he's got the wide receivers now. No excuse. And the tight end.
So in theory, if you guys did get rid of him, you would save a lot of money, mm-hmm. and if you brought in Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, you guys won't be that bad to get Trevor Lawrence.
No.
I forgot the North Dakota State quarterback, Trey Lance, or maybe the guy who just transferred from Wake Forest to Georgia. I can't remember his name right now, but if you guys were able to get one of these rookie quarterbacks next year, I mean, he would come into a team with a really good offensive line.
Yeah,
really good
situation. Yeah, true.
Exactly, really good running back. So, if John Gruden plays his cards right, and Mike Mayock too, they should look decent offensively.
The Raiders should go full defensive draft next year. Is that what you're saying? Except for the quarterback.
Except for the quarterback. Their offense, if Derek Carr plays well, then yes. If not, then no. I mean, next year is full of cornerbacks again. Mm-hmm. Decent linebackers.
Okay.
And edge rush right now is looking bare, but we haven't even started the college football season, so we don't know yet.
Are there any other games that stand out to you, other than out of the Raiders and Niners schedules?
Yeah, actually, real quick, I want to say, if I was the Oakland Raiders, you got a decent amount of draft picks, I'd call up the Jacksonville Jaguars about Yannick Ngakoue. He's not playing for them, clearly. The Raiders have the money. I think they have the capital to get him. He is an elite speed rusher off the edge. Like, he's better than Dee Ford. He's better than Frank Clark, in my opinion. He might be, right up there with the Danielle Hunters. I think he's better than both the Smith brothers on the Green Bay Packers. Okay. He's a very elite edge rusher. If I was the Raiders, I'd be calling Jacksonville and just
be looking for that.
Just sniffing around. Yeah, he's.
Okay. Yeah.
Or hell, I was gonna say Jadeveon Clowney, but no.
Yeah, no. On the Raiders.
No.
On the Raiders.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he's a Raiders guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a Raiders guy.
But Yannick Ngakoue, man, give Jacksonville a call about him.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so you go on. You're saying other good games. As I mentioned earlier, Chiefs Texans week 1. That should be great. The Saints face the Buccaneers twice this season. In theory, if the Buccaneers are what they could be, both those games should be really fun to watch. I think on Christmas Day we have the Saints versus their kryptonite, apparently the Vikings. Yeah. I mean, it's been a thorn in the side of the Saints for the past couple postseasons. I mean, kind of did the Niners a favor because I feel like we would have struggled more with the Saints.
Exactly,
Vikings, so.
Exactly. That helped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I just those games. Chiefs Buccaneers again. If the Buccaneers are what they should be, that should be a good game.
Fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be another fun season. I've heard some people say because we don't have the off-season programs and all that, the training camps, you're going to see some teams maybe start off a little bit slower. maybe some teams just never be able to really click the way that they want to. This season is going to be weird. It is thrown off. You're going to see. I think you're going to see the better coach teams, the better ran teams have the better season. So the Ravens, the Chiefs, teams like that who are ran well from top to bottom. You're going to see those teams thrive, and you're going to see teams like Jaguars.
You think the Rams take a step down or take a step up this year?
Down. People would probably say that I'm biased because I'm a Niner fan, and I predicted the Rams would beat us once. I did say that.
Yeah.
I just feel like they have done a horrific job in building this football team, giving away draft capital at the pace that they've done.
Okay.
Not having the money now to even pay the guys that they've given up draft capital for. Like, you're having to cut guys, core players, because you can't pay the players that you bought with your draft capital.
Uh-huh.
That's not the way to build an NFL team. It's really bad, and it's showing. The cracks have been showing now for the past, last year, and since they lost the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they're going to show a lot more this year. Okay. And Sean McVay, I think he's a good coach, but he will. If they have another couple bad seasons, he will be a very good offensive coordinator for somebody.
Okay.
So his ass will be cut. And their GM will also be gone.
Yeah, with McVay, he had a stint there for 2 years where even guys associated with him got jobs. Like if you were McVay's maid, I mean you got a job in the NFL. If you took out McVay's garbage one day, you have an NFL job.
Literally, they're just giving him away.
Exactly.
I think they said in Cliff Kingsbury introductory letter from the Cardinals, they said he is friends or has something along the lines of he is friends with Sean McVay.
Wow.
Not he work with, he is friends. They text on occasion.
Wow.
I mean, that's how much his name, how much weight his name carried when you're looking for jobs, which is weird because Kyle Shanahan, who's also a bit of an offensive genius. You saw both of his right-hand guys, Mike McDaniels and I can't remember the other guy's name. Oh, his name is also Mike. Not have jobs, which interesting. I think the Browns had talked to one of them. Okay. Yeah. But he would have went with them if they would have hired Robert Saleh. But both of them are still in the Niners. I mean,
with Saleh,
for us, but it's interesting.
Did you think he was going to leave the Niners when they were in talks?
I thought for sure he would.
Yeah.
Personally, if I was a team, I wouldn't have hired him. He only had 1 year of success and had so many pieces on defense. You should have a good defense. But I think another year, if he does well again, he'll definitely be a head coach somewhere. He deserves to if he has another good year.
Okay.
You really talk about coaching candidates, so the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They have the best. Eric Bieniemy. I can't believe he's not an NFL coach. It's wild. Kevin Stefanski, really? You're gonna hire? I said the Browns are gonna be good, and I think they will be. But Kevin Stefanski, come on, man. Eric Bieniemy's been sitting there.
You're getting some waxed, all right. For the bet, there's got to be something painful. You know what I mean?
Look at those armpits right there, man.
Jesus.
They're bare.
Wow.
I got no hair.
It's like a baby's butt.
I know.
What the hell is going on there?
I know.
Jesus.
I don't know. Look at that right there.
Wow. I mean, bro, I got dreads on my ass cheeks. I mean, it's okay.
I don't know.
Last thing. All right, you got a choice. All right, you either get UFC 249 this Saturday, or you get one Sunday full of just a regular NFL slate of games with a Monday.
You're talking about it would happen this weekend though. You're saying, or you're just kind of put the NFL season in.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, UFC 249 or just a regular, Sunday full of NFL games with a Monday night slot as well.
I mean, I need UFC 249 to happen.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. That was the episode, guys. We'll be back. We're probably going to talk some UFC, maybe. We'll see. But, yeah.
Yeah, we had some news drop. Jacare Souza.
COVID.
Apparently, alligators crocodiles can get corona.
Yeah. Yikes. All right.